dog. You feel me though?
Well, you know what? Love is always in the heart. It's not in the words. And a lot of times, they try to say it, talk about it, but we the ones like to be about it.
For
That's
real.
why you gotta match the hate with love. If you're a loving individual, you gotta continue to put love out there. If I matched all of the hate that came my direction, I wouldn't be able to love people. So I try to match the hate with the love.
That's real as hell.
You spit some real dog. That's why I wanted to jump on and, confirm what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation.
It's just a real like, man, we come from love, man. So like you say, I can't match the hate. The hate is different. That love, man, be real, man. You feel me? I want to talk to you though on some real shit since I got you on here and tell you that new album is dope as like
Thank you, bro.
I found myself just sliding around on it the other day, regardless of my bias investment and bias interest into it because of what, the situation. I really just listened to it and I was like, I remember being at the compound and you was playing it. I'm like, I want to tell you that it's you back to having fun again.
Right.
It's you back saying, I don't care about what the critics saying. I'm not trying to make no single. I'm just making real music that I with. And you could tell from that, bro. Like, that shit sound real good, though, huh?
Thank you. And then I gave a lot of producers an opportunity to work with me and to shine on the big stage, too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of writers, too. A lot of people that helped me write certain things and gave me ideas like yourself. Just bring them up to the table and not being selfish, but being selfless and let add to this legacy of mine.
So at this point in your career and in your life, when you first came in the game to now, being selfless, as you said, is it more comfortable with knowing what Snoop Dogg can do and now giving people an opportunity to write records and things like that? Because it's always kind of it's to me it's more so like you don't have nothing else to prove in music. Like you've done everything.
I look at it like this: some of the greatest artists in the world have never written a song in their life, and that doesn't mean they're not a great artist. And then some of the greatest writers have never had credit or never been on the spotlight. So I'm both. I'm a writer and an artist. So I've written songs that have made people gigantic, and it was my penmanship. And then it was songs that I was on that I wrote myself. But I feel like when I allow other people to write for me, they see that I don't see in myself. And I'm open like that. I'm an artist. So as an artist, you got to be open to know that this man may have something doper than you would even think of. Just like when I was writing for Dr. Dre, imagine if Dre would have said, nigga, I ain't taking this song deep cover. I ain't taking Dang or Let Me Ride. None of this you came up with, nigga, I ain't with that. But he was open. This young nigga right for me that he think I should be saying. And I'm going to get open to it and I'm going to get down on it and I'm with it. And once he started with it, he was like, hey, this nigga writing for me like he write for himself.
Right.
Give your all. Don't leave nothing on the table.
How long did it take you to get to that level of comfortability to allow other writers to write for you?
As soon as I got on death row, because I had DOC around me. And the DOC would always help. He would throw a word in, a line in, or a style in. So he was always helping. So we was always helping each other. And then when it came to death row, I would write for Daz. And then Daz got so good to where he was on one song, I didn't write for him. I'm like, damn, nigga, Lil Ghetto Boy, he did that on his own. But These Nuts, I wrote all of that. The whole song, everything, except Nate Dogg's part. Then it was certain songs on Warren G's album. This DJ, I wrote that whole song. Corrupt wrote Do You See What I See? So it was like our penmanship, we was about helping whoever was coming out to have the dopest song. I don't
and
like
y'all
a dream.
Was young niggas too.
I don't like a dream about getting paid. It's my song that was on my demo tape that didn't make my Doggy Style album, but I gave it to the Dog Pound and it made their album.
History. I didn't even know. That's classic, man.
Yeah,
That's
teamwork. Teamwork make a dream work. If you're going to call yourself a team, you got to be able to pass the ball. I never had a problem with scoring 50 points. I ain't got to score 1 point. As long as I can get a couple of assists, some rebound. I'm an assist kind of nigga. I'm a guard. So I'd rather pass the ball than shoot to a nigga that shoot better than me. But I better have a better on the team than me that shoot better than me.
Because I know if I'm passing it, at least I got a good percentage of him making it.
And he gonna go just because I'm unselfish. I'm like Magic. That's why I say Magic, my number one in basketball, because he was the best making everybody better. And he
Them
always
niggas,
gave that rock up.
AC Greens and Kurt Rambuses, he
Come on,
make them
man.
niggas
No
for
name.
real. He get no names. That's the reason why we know them niggas.
Thank you. That's magic, nigga. He was doing this dude, nigga. He was the one that was distributing that rock and coming down looking sweet. And that's me. That's me in the rap game, nigga. I distribute the rock.
My homie Ricky on here, man. He one of the truest Clipper fans that I know, man. And he's been a Clipper fan for several years.
My condolences, Ricky. Sorry for your death.
What do you feel, since we're going to segue into that sports real quick, man? I ain't trying to turn this into an interview, but it's always, your opinion is always, listened to and admired by several individuals in basketball right now with LeBron being out and the Lakers trying to figure out how can they, get back to championship quality as last year due to the injuries and things of that nature. What do you see? Do you see a repeat, honestly, or what do you feel like coming out of the West, what's going to happen?
When we fully loaded, ain't nobody beating us in 7 games. And I say the same thing about the Warriors. When y'all fully loaded, ain't nobody beating y'all in 7 games. All these other makeshift teams and all that, they don't understand the dynamics of the get down when it's time to get down. Like last year, the Clippers got tested, and I think they're gonna be stronger this year, trying to like close the deal by going to get Rondo and put another few pieces on the table. But we are the Lakers, man. We are the motherfucking Lakers, and when we got the chip, we got the chip. You got to come through us to get it. I don't care if we're a 6 seed, 7 seed, 7 games, ain't nothing happening.
The addition of Rondo is big though for the Clippers.
That's why I said
Yeah,
it.
that addition for Rondo is big.
I said
Everybody,
it because I'm in it.
can the Knicks knock anybody off?
Yes, they can. In the East, the East is weak.
Right.
The East is weak. Up top, you got three strong teams in the East: the Nets, the Sixers, and probably the Heat. Everybody else is lukewarm.
The Knicks defense, man. I watched that game the other day, and I just sat back and looked, and I was like, they'll around and bump one of these teams playing around with them.
They will.
You
They
know,
will.
for real, for real. Nah, we putting it together, man. We finna get out of here.
Hey man, shout out to Steph, man. Steph Curry. He gave me an opportunity to start the Snoop Youth Basketball League. And this week we just had our championship game yesterday. So we did it from the Bay to LA. My champions just won from LA and the champions just won in the Bay. So now we finna have that championship game with the Bay in LA. And Steph, came back and got with me and did it up under his initiatives and gave me an opportunity to create a basketball league because I've been had the football. So shout out to Steph Curry for being a real one. You understand me?
Listen, Steph, people don't really understand all the work that Steph is doing behind the scenes. Like, Steph is really like on some. Steph could run for president. Like Steph is that dude, man.
Wow.
Steph is that dude. Speaking of him, where in the MVP contentions do you see Steph Curry this year?
He balling. Cut balling. If he could just remain steady through the rest of the season and put up about probably like 6 or 7 more 50-point games, then I think he can get it. But James Harden was showing out though all year, if you really want to be honest.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was showing out. He went to Brooklyn and showed out. Like he turned into a different.
Do you think they'll give it to Embiid just to see the resurfacing of the big man in the NBA?
No, because he didn't step away like Giannis stepped away when he was the big man MVP. You knew Cuz was like, nigga, ain't nobody better than Cuz right now in the regular
Right.
season. Embiid is like you saying Steph, you saying this person, that person. Like he ain't just a clear runaway with it because he ain't like playing big ball. He playing 3-point ball. Get in the paint, man. Put some paint where it ain't. You're 7 foot.
That's fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. We gonna put it together, man. Hopefully this summer, man, we get a chance to do some more charity stuff, man. Come out, man, do some part of the, the basketball stuff. We'd love to see Snoop come out to the Bay, man, and come playing some of the stuff that we got going. I'll call you and put it going from there. But I love you, Unc. I appreciate all the opportunities and everything that you show, not only for myself, but for the other people that's out there around the world, man. You are motivation. Like I tell you all the time, on camera and off camera. I love you and I thank you, man, for the motivation. And hey, man, just keep doing that, man. Keep representing, man. The Black Elvis, man. You that dog.
That's a real. Appreciate you, sir.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.